When it comes down to his kingdom stuff, the other Edomites to bear, which are the Russians, you know what I'm saying, they gonna and then all the little brother and whatnot and stuff, heathens and stuff, you know what I'm saying, they gonna be shooting down and stuff, right? Now, even if they do have a bunker and whatnot and stuff, they still have to worry about the elect. You see, the 144,000 and stuff taking them up, right? Right. So I'm gonna go back. This is Second Ezra chapter 15. Um, verse 5, it says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." But guess what? All those different things and stuff is done by Esau Edom. He the one and stuff who pissed off the rest of the nations and stuff to destroy this place. You know what I'm saying? He's the one and stuff who's causing civil unrest and stuff within the United States, right? And it says verse 6, it says, "For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works and stuff are fulfilled. Therefore said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things," and stuff. And you seeing how wickedness and stuff is turning into the so-called good things and whatnot and stuff. They bring in Baphomet in the schools. You know what I'm saying? They teaching transformism and whatnot and stuff when it comes down to little kids, when it comes down to the world, the WHO, the World Health Organization, what they was talking about and stuff that to teach subliminally, you know what I'm saying, onto children and stuff, you know what I'm saying, about swapping their sexes. You see, right? Which is all wicked. You see, right? So they just going gun hold and stuff when it comes down to the wickedness and stuff. There's no filter with it. They trying to see and stuff who it is and stuff that's gonna be on their side. Everybody else is not on their side and stuff. They're gonna try to find some type of way and stuff to put them to death, right? So it says, "I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit." Right? Profane means unholy, right? It says, "Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually." You know what I'm saying, right? So complain continually, right? So this Proverbs 29, verse 2. And it says, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice." It said, "But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn." And everybody is mourning and whatnot and stuff because they don't know what they're gonna do and stuff while they losing their fucking jobs. You see, right? How they gonna be able to continue and stuff to pay for their families and whatnot and stuff and maintain their families to even keep food within their own belly. People are bugging out and whatnot and stuff, and that's why crime and stuff is going out of the roof, man. You see, right? Right? So I'm gonna get to I'll go to Proverbs 29 and 1, right? Because of this devil's rulership and stuff, this is what's happening and stuff to the people. It says, "He that being often reproved hardens his neck, and suddenly he suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy." So when this word comes out and stuff, right? The thing is that you got a lot of our people and stuff, even though they understand that's their heritage and stuff, they don't want to go back to it and stuff. So guess what? The Lord is completely angry and stuff with these devils. This is Proverbs 22 and 6. It says, "Train up a child in the way that he shall go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." So when it comes down to the two-thirds and whatnot and stuff, they still the Lord's people. And he's angry and stuff because guess what? They've been polluted and stuff by the ways of this devil. You know what I'm saying, right? And these devils and stuff made themselves the enemy and stuff against the Most High, and also allowed their own people and whatnot and stuff to even fight against the Most High Himself. And I'm gonna prove it. This is James, because I quoted it before. This is James chapter 4, verse 4. And it says, "Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High?" When you go into that word enmity, right? It's the word reason for opposition, hostility, right? So when Israelites and whatnot who was trained up another way and stuff instead of their actual way or their own heritage and whatnot, guess what? You're causing them and stuff to be enemies of the Lord. You see? But now the Lord and stuff knows is the one and stuff who planned everything out and whatnot and stuff. So he angry at the ones who came with the master plan, right? And it says, James 4 and 4, it says, "Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy with the Most High." And guess what? You got his own people to come against him. You see? what happens and stuff when it comes down to your own children and whatnot and stuff, and you got somebody else and stuff that influence them to come against their own parents. You know what I'm saying? To look at them as enemies and whatnot and stuff, right? Guess what? The parents stuff gonna be extremely mad. So they gonna most definitely stuff try to do something stuff to whoever influenced their children, man. You see? Corrupted their children. You see? That's what the Lord and stuff is gonna come back and stuff when it come down to you Edomites and stuff, because that's what you did to his children. That's why 2/3 of Israel stuff is gonna be destroyed. You see? Right? So back in 2nd Ezra 15 and 9, it says, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. So you got Israelite crime and whatnot and stuff, you see? And it says, verse 10, it says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. It says, I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, which is the elect. It says, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. You want that Psalms 91. And it says, Egypt shall mourn, meaning America, right? But it's going to be all across the world. It says, in the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague. It says, in punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. It says, they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful consolation. And guess what? You got Bill Gates. What's going on? Bill Gates and other high officials, what are they doing? They buying up all the real food, all the real water, all the real drinks and whatnot and stuff, and leaving us with the fake shit. You know what I'm saying? Bringing forth a lab-grown meat and whatnot and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even the vegetation and stuff is not even real. You know what I'm saying? And if you try to grab your own shit, if you try to grow your own veggies and whatnot, guess what? They're gonna try. They don't you know and stuff. They already made it and stuff that if you try to grow your own food and whatnot and stuff, that they will arrest you for it. And why is that and stuff? Because they can't tax you. So it's all about money. You see, they showed you off Family Guy. You know what I'm saying? When it come down to the cars and stuff, what happened? That they were sitting up here, it's like, oh yeah, give me that and stuff, idolizing the money and stuff, other people's money and stuff, taxpaying money and whatnot, as if it was a female and stuff, throwing that ass as a at a strip club, man. Right, right. So it says, verse 14. It says, woe to the world. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. It said, and woe means destruction. It starts with the mind frame, and then guess what? It goes into the actions. It said, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and sword in their hands and whatnot and stuff, right? So guess what? Within that civil unrest, when all ammunition is gone and bullets and whatnot and stuff, it's going to be like Valley of the Undead and whatnot and stuff. You're going to have bats with barbed wire around it. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're going to have weaponry and stuff with scissors and sharp shit and stuff and glass upon it. And guess what? People and stuff gonna go haywire and whatnot and stuff. Why? Because guess what? It's gonna be a lack of food. You see, but guess what? The government already planned out for it and stuff. You see, they're gonna have everybody and stuff kill each other and whatnot and stuff. And you see that in the movie The Purge and the Forever Purge, right? So the 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 16, it said, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another." Home invasions, right? Even amongst families, it's gonna be great betrayal. The love of many shall wax cold, and you see it in the news and social media. It says they shall not regard the kings nor princes, meaning that guess what? They're not gonna give a fuck about the government or people and stuff that work for the government. They're not gonna care about that. Matter of fact, and stuff when it comes down to the government or people that work for the government, when everything and stuff is deserted and stuff, guess what? You all are gonna be the main ones and stuff who's going to be the primary and stuff targets and whatnot when it comes down to having food. Because if you part of the government, they're going to look at you and stuff as having benefits and stuff, or they're going to look at you and stuff as having this, that, and a third and whatnot that an average citizen and stuff is not going to be able to attain. You see, right? And it says in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right now and stuff, they're trying to use the Constitution, the amendments. They're trying to use the Declaration of Independence and whatnot and stuff. But guess what? The more you be unfair and stuff to the people, guess what? They're gonna take matters into their own hands and stuff. And a lot of people and stuff are gonna get carnal. Why? Because you taught them carnality. You see, right? So they're gonna want to fight you. They're gonna want to shoot you. They're gonna come against the very government and stuff that they believed in. You see, right? And it says It says a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So that they show you that in the movie Somberg and whatnot and stuff, right? But guess what? You will have medical martial law. You're gonna have that too, right? Right? They're gonna deem people and stuff as sick. You know what I'm saying? Who don't take the injections. You see, right? With mysterious juices and stuff, right? And then afterwards and stuff, they're gonna come with the charagma, which is the MOTB and stuff, which is the mark of the beast, which the brothers and stuff called the sea hip. You see, right? And it says, right? And it says, meaning that you're gonna get trapped and stuff within. I wouldn't be surprised speaking of that man and stuff where you're gonna be stuck in your own district. You know what I'm saying? So the very grocery store and stuff that you can go to, you know what I'm saying, it's within another district. Guess what? You ain't gonna be able to go. They might ration food and whatnot and stuff, but guess what? That's not. They're gonna give a certain amount. You see, which is not going to be enough, and that's going to cause a lot of people to get angry. And I think they show you that in what is that the Netflix series and stuff. I think it was Containment. You see, right? People went haywire and whatnot and stuff because there wasn't enough food, right? So it's going to cause people and stuff to come against each other. Second Ezra 15 and 18, it said, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled." A lot of people still think shit ain't finna happen. It says the houses shall be destroyed. It says the men shall be afraid. And a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, meaning to rob them. It said because of the lack of bread and for a great tribulation. There ain't gonna be food in grocery stores, right? It ain't finna be no truckers and whatnot and stuff bringing stuff to the stores pretty soon. You see, right now you got something that's called shrinkflation. You know what I'm saying? When you got to pay more, but you pay for less, and right? And you see the inflation and whatnot and stuff when things and stuff are gradually going up, right? Within a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, within a month, right? And then you're gonna have hyperinflation and stuff when the very things that you was buying and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, right? That was still affordable and stuff. It costs 3 times or 4 times as more. And they showed you that and stuff on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? When it came down to a female, what did she do? She sold and stuff in the grocery store when you had 4 ballpark franks, all beef and whatnot and stuff, and they had to I'm taking that ballpark franks. And the thing is that the motherfuckers was $200 something or $80 something and stuff for 4 beef hot dogs. You see, right? So this is it says verse 20. It says, "Behold, saith the Lord." No. That's pretty much it, right? So the thing is that guess what? They setting everything up. They setting everything up and whatnot. Where they gonna be good? Yeah, they gonna still be watching and stuff from a distance and whatnot. And it's gonna be a great movie and whatnot and stuff. And when it comes down to the elect, right? I'll close out with that, which is the elect is the 144,000, which consists of 12,000 men, each the 12 tribes of Israel, the government body. The 1/3, which is only going to be found in North America, men, women, and children who are Israelites, who believe no matter how they look, who can convert and keep the laws, statutes, commandments, and keep them to the best of their ability, mingle with faith, repenting every day, not cherry picking what they want to repent on, and repent on a timely fashion on the Lord's time and stuff before it's too late. Predestined from the beginning, written in the book of life, and then you got the innumerable multitude and stuff that's outside America and stuff that believe, no matter how they look and whatnot and stuff, right? And it says, this is Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 30:7. It says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." Right? And when Jacob's trouble actually begins, you know what I'm saying, even though it's getting chaotic right now, but when it starts to when it actually officially begins and whatnot and stuff, right? Guess what? It's going to gradually get worse and get worse and get worse. And when I say get worse and stuff to the point that guess what? People are going to consider cannibalism because there ain't finna be no food out here, right? So we're going to need the Lord and stuff to protect us. You see? Right? So this is Daniel 12:1. It says, "And at that time shall Michael, right, stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, Israelites, no matter how you look, right? No matter where you are. The thing is that when it comes down to them, right? When it comes down to them, this is an archangel, right? Psalms 34:7 says that the angels are camping around them who fear the Lord. You see, right? And you're gonna want that and whatnot. You're gonna want divine intervention and stuff. You're gonna want a guardian angel protecting you. You know what I'm saying? When shit is crazy out here. You're gonna want a guardian angel and stuff protecting you when it's no food out here and everybody else is considering to commit cannibalism. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to their families or somebody else and whatnot, you're gonna want to be protected and stuff, especially if you got no bullets, especially if you don't got no fighting ability. You're gonna want a miracle to come through, right? So it says, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. Everyone shall be found written in the book, meaning the book of life, meaning the scriptures, meaning the elect, the remnant, the small numbers that the Lord's going to save. You know what I'm saying? Even if they do got to die, you know what I'm saying, as a martyr and whatnot and stuff, they still going to be written in that book of life. You see? And that's what you want. And that's why it says in Second Thessalonians the fifth, no, First Thessalonians the 15th chapter, it says, "Pray without ceasing." You see, Scripture says, "Give his ear no rest." You saw what happened to Samson and stuff when his wife Delilah and stuff nagged him to death. He got the answers. She got the answers that she wanted and stuff, so she can get the gift from the Philistines, all that money and whatnot and stuff. Well, if you want salvation and stuff, you got to nag the Lord to death. You see? So I hope this was edifying. I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Wahara Kakodash. Double honors to apostles, a great millstone, and salutations to the elect, which we hope to be. Shalom, wa Baba Ball, Kwam Yasharallah. And when Yahweh Shah returns, that's when we going to know who's worthy and stuff to get saved.